Alrighty, in this video I'm going to be ripping on Lucas Raycevick even more, because it's fun, and I like to prove how much of a stupid dickhead that this guy really is. Here we go. So I sent him a friend request, right, so I can look up his stats on the actual game menu of Halo Reach. Now, I've talked about this before, so I'll be somewhat repeating myself, but in this video, I'll actually have a visual aid as proof, representation, as to why I'm saying the things that I'm saying about why this guy is a fucking lying, stupid asshole. Alright, so, number one, well, I'm going to say two things, but number one, in his Halo Reach 6 years later video, he talks about Invasion, right? And he talks about how it's the best part of the game and how Invasion is what reminds him of why he loves Halo Reach in the first place. Which I guess I could get behind and back him up on that claim, except for one thing. He's barely fucking played Invasion. Look at that shit. 23 games won. If you look it up on Halo Tracker, 30 games is all he's fucking ever played of Invasion. That's it? I could do that shit in one fucking day. Are you fucking serious? Pathetic. And look at that. Percent of matchmaking games played in Invasion. 4%. He barely plays fucking Invasion. Here he is saying that Invasion is the best part of the game, and he's ignoring it like the plague, practically. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at his competitive 84%. 4%, 84%. Big fucking difference. If Invasion's the best part of the game to him, why doesn't he play it more than the other modes? It makes no fucking sense. See, this guy says one thing and then does something different. I'm telling you. Complete horseshit. Anyway, moving on here, the second thing I wanted to mention was in his video, he also talked about how the AI in the campaign is basically cannon fodder, and yeah, they do bugger all were the words that he used. Like, bugger all. So, he's implying that the AI is stupid and isn't very threatening at all. Yeah, there's only one thing I gotta say to that, looking at your record here, Lucas. Yeah, look at this, guys. Check that shit. Missions completed without dying or restarting on normal. 3 out of 10. Now we go to heroic. 5 out of 24. Now we go to legendary, a mode he's barely even fucking touched, mind you. 0. Obviously, he gets killed quite a bit. If you look up his stats on HaloTracker.com, you'll see he's got a lot of deaths in campaign. So if the campaign has such dumbass AI that are basically cannon fodder and don't really do shit, and it's just too fucking easy, why are you dying all the fucking time, Lucas? Obviously, he's full of shit, and the AI in this game isn't that fucking stupid. Realistically, the AI is not that dumb. The AI can fuck you up from time to time. But this guy just wants to make himself sound like he's some kind of badass Halo player. I even saw that he was talking about Halo Reach's firefight mode, and was talking about how when he plays it, it basically feels like he's playing with God mode on. It's too easy, is basically his complaint. And it's like, you haven't even tried to play Legendary in Firefight, dude. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Why don't you play Legendary solo Firefight? I bet you'd fucking die at least once or twice. And I bet you that you'd have to play a lot to kind of get a good grasp on what to do in order to play a match without dying. And even still, you'd probably get really fucked up or die a few times, or at least get severely injured. Yeah, so this guy's full of shit. And yeah, check this out, another thing, one last thing. Look how many games of Halo 3 he's played. Like, apparently with Reach he's only played like around 1,000 matches, but in Halo 3 he's played 6,000 matches. So this guy is a big Halo 3 nut. And of course, as you know, Halo 3's stats aren't really updated that accurately anymore on websites. So in my next video, I'm gonna look up his Halo 3 stats off of the actual game menu, just to see what that's all about, just for shits and giggles. Maybe he's got a level 50. We'll see, won't we?